Hello, I'm Amy McGorry. Thousands of Long Islanders are in limbo on day 3 of the government shutdown. Senate Democrats are expected to block a GOP funding bill later today. And right now, lawmakers are not scheduled to be in session this weekend. A fight over health care is a main sticking point, leaving Long Islanders worried about their coverage.
It scares me because if I lose it, I don't know where to go.
Jobs are also on the chopping block. The White House says thousands of government layoffs could soon be announced. 31,000 federal workers live here on Long Island. Sean Diddy Combs is expected to be sentenced today. Prosecutors want the music mogul to serve 11 and a half years behind bars. He was convicted of prostitution-related charges back in July. A new law requires social media companies operating in New York to report on how they handle hateful content. The goal of the Stop Hiding Hate Act is to ensure the companies are more transparent and accountable. St. Charles Hospital could soon become part of Good Sam. The facility will be called Good Samaritan University Hospital St. Charles campus next year. That's if it gets state and federal approval. And Spirit Christmas is returning to the island this year. In November, the shop in Bohemia will transition from a Spirit Halloween to the holiday pop-up. In sports, the Bombers have advanced after beating the rival Red Sox in the Bronx.
McMahon, he's got room, he's there, and the Yankees have won it. They win this wild card round and eliminate the Boston Red Sox.
Oh, I gotta love his smile. Rookie phenom Cam Schlittler was the hero. He's the first pitcher in postseason history to throw 8 scoreless innings with 12 strikeouts and 0 walks. The Yanks took the elimination game 4-0. In less than a minute, we're in the Bronx breaking down what's next for the Yankees. And let's take a look at your Friday forecast. Warmer weather after a cooler couple of days on the island. The sun will be out all day today, and temps will hover around 70 for much of the island. Tomorrow and Sunday, it'll be even warmer with highs topping out near 80 degrees. Warm weather continues into the start of next week. Rain for Wednesday and a cooler day Thursday.
Long Island weather is brought to you by PTRC.
The Yankees are a step closer to the World Series after beating the rival Red Sox in their wild card series. Yankees beat writer Eric Bolin looks at what's next.
It wasn't just one of the best pitching performances in Yankees postseason history. It was one of the best pitching performances by any pitcher in Major League Baseball history, and it was accomplished tonight by a Yankees rookie who started the season in Double-A. Cam Schlittler, a 24-year-old rookie right-hander who was brought up to the big leagues this year in early July when Clark Schmidt went down, season-ending Tommy John surgery, filled in brilliantly, but that wasn't even a comparison to what he did in 8 scoreless innings. He struck out 12, did not walk a batter, and he became the first pitcher in big league history to go 8 scoreless innings with 12 strikeouts and not walk a batter. Again, no pitcher in Major League history had done that until Schlittler did it. He was the talk of the game afterwards, both in his clubhouse and also in the Boston clubhouse. Alex Cora, the Red Sox manager, saying, "We had to be perfect tonight because he was perfect," referring to Schlittler. Of course, Aaron Boone, the Yankees manager, Yankees players, all throwing plaudits Schlittler's way afterwards. He grew up in Walpole, Massachusetts, a Red Sox fan, and he took extra glee tonight in beating his hometown team. And the Yankees now move on to the division series against the Toronto Blue Jays. Games 1 and 2 will be Saturday and Sunday at Rogers Center. The two teams tied for the division lead, the AL East, and for the best record in the American League, but the Blue Jays, because they won 8 out of the 13 meetings between the teams this year got home field advantage because of that tiebreaker. The Yankees will next play here at Yankee Stadium on Tuesday in Game 3. And you'd have to say the way the Yankees got by one of their big nemesis from this season, the Red Sox. Remember, the Red Sox took 9 out of 13 from the Yankees during the season. You'd have to give the Yankees a slight edge. They're pitching in much better shape than the Blue Jays coming down the stretch. But it'll all pan out or start to pan out on Saturday at Rogers Center for Game 1. Reporting from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, this is Eric Boland for Newsday TV.
Let's go, Yanks. All right, well, first pitch is tomorrow at 4:08 in Toronto. Read more about the Yankees on Newsday.com. Just click Get More below the Newsday TV video box. The Knicks just won their preseason opener in Abu Dhabi. Knicks beat writer Steve Popper is there.
The Knicks, like many teams, are on an overseas trip here. There are teams in Australia, Mexico, and Abu Dhabi has been a jersey sponsor for the Knicks the last season. So they were a natural choice to make this trip. A long way from home, but a huge fan base here for them today. I think there were about 12,000 fans here, and there weren't many Sixer fans. A lot of Knicks fans worldwide here. There aren't a ton of people on the streets. There's not a ton of cars on the streets. But I have seen a lot of people with Knicks jerseys, Knicks hats when you walk into some of the restaurants. And then today at the arena, it was really a big reception for them. It almost had a home game feel to it. There was just the usual sort of the reception for Jalen Brunson, not Madison Square Garden like, but very loud and very enthusiastic. You just see a lot of money being poured in, and they're just trying to create this as a tourist attraction. This isn't a place that's on the NBA's radar for expanding into Europe, as they've talked about possibly. But as a location to play, to draw fans, to sort of join this boom, they're definitely interested in this.
You can read more about the Knicks on Newsday.com. Click Get More below the Newsday TV video box.
Oversized eyewear is everywhere. I'm Elisa DiStefano with a closer look at the trend. Big, bold glasses, supersized shades and specs, framing the faces of Long Islanders, including Huntington's Sharon Grasso. How many different oversized glasses do you think you own?
Ooh, probably at least 30, probably more.
These cool custom lenses have become Sharon's signature look. But for her, it's not only about style. She wears prescription peepers for protection.
As an esthetician and skincare specialist for all these decades, I know how important it is to protect your skin from the UV rays, and I think your eyes and the surrounding areas should not be any less important. It's so important to have that big field of vision. It's protecting my eyes from the sun. It is hiding some of my wrinkles when I smile sometimes, and it's helping me see.
Whoa, Sharon, you do need glasses! The experts at Optics New York say the big glasses trend is big.
So when they're wearing larger frames, they feel like they could just see better.
These are real big.
Yes, that's very oversized.
Yes. From the classic look to the new customized gradient lenses that has some clients seeing through rose-colored glasses.
Plastic, thicker, bolder frames is always a style that's been around. I've been doing this for decades now, and plastic bold has always been there. Now you're coming back to metal thin frames. A lot of people are now doing tinted gradient lenses in their oversized glasses. That little tint adds a little more fashion to it, a little bit more of a look to it, and also some people just want it to match what they're wearing all the time. Something like this, which can be considered a sunglass, but it's got the amber tint, which again, we're customizing any lens color you want. So we can make this a much lighter amber and still have the look of clear glasses, your regular everyday glasses, or make them more of a sunglass.
It's actually easier on my eyes.
Yes.
You know what they say, go big or go home. What do you think? I'm going big.
And you can use those glasses to read more about this trend on Newsday.com. Click Get More below the Newsday TV video box.
So we are over at Plattdeutsch Park. It is a gigantic local German landmark in Franklin Square. Been here for more than 100 years. It's one of my favorite spots on all of Long Island. Oh yeah. And they recently have done a major renovation of their main dining room, and it looks really cool.
This new space that we just redid, which is the Hive, and we're so excited about it. For us, it's a way for us to celebrate our culture, our heritage.
How did the German people end up in Franklin Square?
Well, our organization started in Brooklyn back in the late 1800s. And then when the big real estate boom happened in Brooklyn, they came out to the country, Franklin Square, and they got this big plot of land from a German farmer, actually. We have over 8 acres. We have 7 catering halls, a big beer garden. We have an awesome beer hall.
Is this what it's like in Germany? Like they have beer halls this big?
Yep. One of the very popular things all throughout Germany is a beer stein locker. So when you come in here, you have your key, you open it up, you grab your stein, and that's what you drink. When you're sitting in our Stammtisches, which we actually built in Germany, they're all made from...
what is that called?
A Stammtisch. They're basically glorified booths, right? But a Stammtisch is like your regular table. It's your place where you go, where you feel cozy and comfortable.
You know, you think of German food as very heavy, but this is kind of light.
So that's our smoked trout. We are celebrating our Norddeutsche or Northern German cuisine. A lot of our items that are from the sea. That's the Knockwurst. Mild.
Mustard. Oh my God.
Nice. And then I know this is your favorite here, Jaeger Schnitzel with our spätzle and our homemade red cabbage.
So good. So sour, like the more sour and like mushy it is, it's like even better. I'm gonna wash it down.
And since we were having so much fun, I had to challenge my new friend to a stein holding competition.
You have to extend your arm. You cannot bend your elbow. If you start shaking and you spill, you're out.
I told you I did Orange Theory,
I know.
so I'm pretty
Well,
good.
prost.
Okay, gross. Okay,
All
so
right.
like that, am I doing it right? I can't do it anymore. I'm done.
For Newsday TV, this is Andy Berlin. Auf Wiedersehen.
I think I could have gone longer.
You definitely could.
I think she started a new workout trend. I'm practicing. All right, read more about the restaurant on Newsday.com. Click Get More below the Newsday TV video box. You can see more on these stories on Newsday.com and watch us streaming anytime on Local Now, YouTube, and the other services that you see right here. I'm Amy McGorry. More local news coming up.